Would you like a quick haul from the charity shops in Bridgwater? Well, I'm going to do one, so if you don't, off you go. I'm not quite sure why I started like that, because I am going to do a quick haul from the charity shops in Bridgwater today, whether it's wanted or not, really. I went to Bridgwater with Caroline, and we didn't hold out much hope, because the Bridgwater charity shops have been a little bit disappointing for a long time now, for several years. We meet in Bridgwater because it's about halfway between the two of us, so it's it's a handy meeting place. But over and over again, those charity shops have let us down and have been too highly priced. And to be fair, how many have I been in today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 charity shops today. For 8 charity shops, this is a small haul, but it is small but perfectly formed in some ways. So let's have a look at what I got. First, we went in the big one just on the outskirts of Bridgwater, which is a massive cancer research. It used to be £3 and under. I think now it's £5 and under. And in there, I picked up a pair of Evans black linen summer trousers in my size for £3. So that was a nice start, at least. Something for me. I also picked up in there this Little White Company pony. This was £3, and I didn't look it up while I was in there, and if I had done, I wouldn't have bought it, because resale value on this, £5 to £6 maybe. So, bit disappointing on that. Probably not worth the £3 I spent. Well, it's worth the £3 I spent on it, but it's not worth a lot more. But, you know, we live, we learn, we move. And also in there, all of their mugs now were £2 or more, regardless of where they were from. So I picked out some mugs. I picked up some mugs which were definitely not to buy, but to look at, which were definitely from places like Home Bargains and Poundland originally, all £2 now. I did pay £2 for this one. This is Pastimes, and this one goes for about £12.99. But of all the mugs in the shop, this is probably the only one worth having. And certainly I'm not going to go around paying £2 for a £1 Home Bargains mug. Is that the only thing oh no, a couple of books. A couple of books I also got in there. Their books were £2 for £1, so the books are the reasonably priced thing in there. And I got The Keeper of Stories by Sally Page. Never seen this one before. It looks really good. I've read a few pages while I was in the car today, and it does look enjoyable. It says Cleaner Janice knows that it is in people's stories that you really get to know them. When Janice starts cleaning for Mrs. B, a shrewd and tricksy woman in her 90s, she finally meets someone who wants to hear her story. But Janice is clear. She is the keeper of stories. She doesn't have a story of her own, at least not one she can share. Mrs. B is no fool and knows there is more to Janice than meets the eye. After all, doesn't everyone have a story to tell? So I'm looking forward to reading that one. And then I picked up this one, which Caroline and I agreed was probably written about us. This is called Women of a Dangerous Age by Fanny Blake. Lou and Ali are at that dangerous age when a woman considers what she already has and decides what she really wants. Lou has realised that she is married to a man who no longer loves her. Now that their children are grown, is it too late for her to make a fresh start and set up the business she's always wanted? Ali is a serial mistress, but when her latest lover suggests that they move in together, she realises she wants more. But can she trust him to make that permanent commitment? When Lou and Ali become friends on a life-changing holiday in India, they begin to learn just how much they have in common, but when a revelation shakes the growing bond between them, their courage and friendship is tested to the limit. I would guess that Ali has had an affair with Lou's husband at some time. Wouldn't you think that was it? But it is only a guess. Don't tell me. If you've read this, don't put any spoilers in, because let me read it for myself. But yeah, those are for me. £2 for £1 on those. And then in the PDSA, I think it was, or the something, I'm not sure. £1 for a Slow Down You Greedy Bastard dog bowl. This is an Outward Hound range one, which I've sold their stuff before, and I always do well with Slow Down dog bowls. There's a big, fairly new, I don't know what it is. It's a big, fairly new shop halfway down the high street. I don't know which charity it's for. It might be Scope, might be, might not be, or Sense. Anyway, I got this. This is a Villa and Bosch square Fontaine, I think it is. I think it's Fontaine. I might be calling it the wrong thing. Anyway, tray stroke serving platter, and that was £2.50. Some have gone for £30 to £50. There are none currently listed in the UK when I looked. And then all of the rest is from one last shop. This is really only a short video. It'll be less than 10 minutes, especially by the time I edit out me saying and as you know, or as you may know if you've been around for a while, I am the Southwest premier supplier of Jamie Oliver flavour shakers. This is an ongoing joke between Josh and I. At one point I had about 4 in stock, but I've sold them all. So here is another Jamie Oliver flavour shaker. Basically it's for making dips and sauces and things, and marinades. And this has still got its protective cup inside, so it hasn't been used. This rolly ball thing sits in there. You pop your ingredients in, it screws shut, and you shake it to mix your ingredients together. Why you would need that is anybody's guess, really, because surely you can just shake and stir things in a bowl, can't you? But Jamie Oliver needs to feed his 72 kids. So that was £2.50, and they sell for quite nice money. I've sold them before now for £16–17. The different colours seem to sell for different amounts for some reason. Also in that shop, what was that? This was the new RSPCA shop. So they've moved. They used to be further down. There's a bridge in Bridgewater, funnily enough, and they used to be across the bridge in the kind of darker high street part rather than the more open, brighter precinct part. And they've moved up the hill into the precinct now. They've got a lovely big shop, really, really nice, very, very big and fresh and clean layout. And this M&S bra, which originally retailed at £20, this is Total Support full cup. I don't think it's underwired. I think it's non-wired. Yeah, non-wired. Look down there. 40C? 40E. 40E, originally £20. That was £4, brand new in its box. This Catmate C500 automatic pet feeder, £7.50, brand new in its box. About 20 quid for that one, 20 to £25. Nice that it hasn't been out of the box, that's a good sign. And then my pickup of the day is these. These are Archipel vintage French Archipel Harlequin pastel gold rimmed teacups and saucers. There, I've got a set of 6. People have achieved £50 for a set of 6. I paid £6 for the 6, so they come in pastel colours. You watch me drop them and turn them into no pounds at all. 1, 2, 3. Let me put these 3 down before I pick up the rest. 4, 5, 6. So they were 6 quid, and I should be able to achieve probably 50 quid for those. That's it. That's everything I got from Bridgewater today. I'm pleased with it. I didn't spend a great deal, and for 8 shops is not a huge amount, but I'm pleased with what I got, and I'm pleased with the return I should get for it. So that was it from Bridgewater, but what I'm going to do is leave this video open and pop some more stuff on at the end, so don't go away. Hello, I'm in the car, as you can see. Very quick bit of charity shop haul footage for you. I'll probably end up tacking this onto the end of something else, so you probably either watch something else before this comes up, or you're going to watch something else after this. I'm not sure. I do need to open the windows. Okay. I'm on my way to work, and I was about half an hour early because I went to have my toes done, my nails done. Went to have polish put on my toenails, and there wasn't a queue, so I got out quicker than expected. So I had a chance to go in 2 charity shops, and one of them is usually okay, and the other one is usually absolutely no, I never get anything worth having. But I got something from both today, so I thought I would just show you what I got. Firstly, from the one that's usually okay, which is a Bernardo's, I got this Harry Potter mug. This is for Tammy. It was £3, so I wouldn't have paid £3 if I was going to resell it, although it is actually Warner Brothers rather than a Primark one. But I wouldn't have paid £3 to sell it on. I wouldn't have thought that too much. But as it's for Tammy, it's got a T on it. Tammy absolutely loves Harry Potter. It's got a T on it. It's perfect for Tammy, and that was £3. It is Tammy's birthday in November, and I usually do her an assortment of stuff. And some of it will be pre-loved and some of it won't, and she won't mind either way. So £3 for that was nice. And then also in that Bernardo's, they had a sale on some of their clothes, but just dresses it seemed to be. So this is Bowden. It was originally priced at £5, which probably isn't too bad anyway. And it's a heavyweight jersey sleeveless dress with side belty pulley-inny bit. And that was down to £2 from £5. When we're doing these things in the car, I've never got anywhere to put anything. This one is Pepperberry. Pepperberry. I think it has a missing belt. I see belt loops, but I see no belt. But it's Pepperberry. It's a 12 CV. Now, I'm not sure what CV is. 12 curvy? They do very curvy and really curvy, and I'm not sure what CV is. But it's quite long. Short sleeved. Quite long. It's going on and on and on. Gored skirt. Gore flares. And that was down to £2 from, again, £5 originally. Pepperberry. And also from that shop, this, I think, was this Bowden? I think this was Bowden. Yeah, this is Bowden, but it's the slightly newer label Bowden. And this was originally £7.50 and this was down to £2. So that's a green sleeveless jersey summer dress. Very difficult to show you dresses in the car. But there we go. There's one other thing from that, after this, there's one other thing from that shop, but it's in the other bag because I moved it around. This was nice, this was £3. It is Calf Kidston, as you can tell probably by the print. And it is a kind of a folio travel wallet, I suppose it is. I suppose it's a travel wallet. Would it be nice if it had like €1,000,000 tucked in a pocket, but I don't think it's been used. And a bit for your cards as well. So that's quite nice. That kind of slots in there and it looks unused. It really does. So I'll have to look that up and find out what Calf Kidston thinks she's called that. But that was £3. So I was expecting that to be more when I picked it up. And then the last thing from that shop is in the bottom of the other bag, so we'll see that afterwards. Then I went in the Salvation Army. Now this is the one that is traditionally overly priced for my taste. I'm not dissing it. They charge whatever they want, obviously, but I find their prices a little bit adventurous for my pocket. But on the shelf, I can only assume that their manager is off today because the lady said, "We've only put those out this morning." I thought if the manager was there, they might have been more highly priced. Starbucks, you are here mugs, £2 each. £2 each. So I've got Australia. That's a terrible Australian accent. Sorry, Australia. Prague, I'm not even going to try and do a Czech accent. Despite the fact that I have a Czech neighbour and I ought to be able to pick it up. What else have I got? Las Vegas. I don't know what a Las Vegas accent sounds like. I can do an American accent, but whether it's Las Vegas or not, I don't know. I'm just not going to do the accents. That's what I'm not going to do them. And then nobody has to suffer. Nobody gets hurt. New York. New York. New York. Why am I doing the accents? Stop it. New York. New York. And there should be another one. Hang on, there should be one more. So there were 5 of them, £2 each. Best tenner ever. This one is Barcelona, such a beautiful horizon. That's not a Barcelona accent, that is Freddie Mercury singing. Barcelona and Montserrat Caballé, there's a blast from the past. Freddie Mercury, Montserrat Caballé. And then they also had a sale on some clothes, which their clothes are nearly always more than I want to spend in there. This is the most 80s thing I've ever seen in my actual life. It is 100% polyester, made in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is still making clothes. That's the neckline. That's the skirt. Isn't this the most 80s thing? It has a tie belt which is present. It's awful. It's awful and wonderful in equal measures. That was £2. Also £2. It really is hot in the car. A Bravissimo, which are the same people who do the bras, obviously. Pencil dress, ruched waist, cinch you in pencil dress in a size 12. Curvy, really curvy. Look, see what I mean about them doing the curvy, really curvy. This one is hopefully for me, although I haven't tried it on. It's Yours Clothing. They've put size 24 on it. It must be a very wide cut because it went on and on when I was trying to fold it, unless it's one of those that has a sewn in seam. No, just it's very... I mean, I obviously my clothes are large, but this is curtains. This is the entire length of the windscreen of the car. That's the width of it. So it must be one of those very oversized drapey ones if it is a 24. But yeah, hopefully that one's for me. Oh, and then this. Oh no, it's still coming. I've only spent, I think I spent £19 in one shop and 20 in the other. So £39 for this lot. Evans, size 30, linen blend trousers. I bought a pair yesterday, I think, as well. So they're size 30. They should be too big for me. I bloody well hope they're too big for me. And the last thing, this is from the first shop. This is Two Bare Feet, which is a very good brand of swimming and floaty stuff. Two Bare Feet swim vest, and that was £2. Really pleased, really pleased. I only popped in to kill some time, so now I'm going to go to work, and I'll see you guys later. I think this is probably the end of whatever this video is now tacked into. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.